Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. How y'all doing this morning? If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Let's go ahead and get talked about it because, baby, I was coming home to get me some rest, okay, before I go back to work in a little bit. But I decided I was going to scroll on Instagram and I was gonna see, what they was talking about or whatever. Good morning, Linda Gamble. How are you? How are you, my love? And to everybody that's in the bushes, I wasn't expecting nobody to be up in here because I'll never come on that early. And I'm trying to get back into the, good graces of the algorithm and be more consistent. You know what I'm saying? For you guys. So I hope you guys are having a happy Wednesday morning. It's good and rainy here in Houston. But we're going to go ahead and get into it. So I was minding my business, scrolling around the Instagram. Good morning, Cindy Lou, 504. That's what I'm talking about. 504 to the White Meat Show. Good morning, Miss Cookie Ray. Yes, baby, we about to get into it because I have questions and I'm confused. So I was scrolling my Instagram, minding my business like I do. You know what I'm saying? Chilling, seeing what the little news story be. And then I see Will Jada Pinkett Smith reveals she and Will Smith have been separated since 2016, but didn't know how to tell people. Baby, y'all could have told us that when y'all was sitting at that round table talking about that red, not round table, the red table. Baby, y'all could have told us that when y'all was sitting at the red table having all of that discussion about the entanglement, because the red table came in what, 2020? I believe I was just told the entanglement, the red table conversation happened in 2020. So why are we talking about this? So the entanglement, okay, amid Will Smith's slap scandal at this year's Oscar, because this is an old article I'm reading, okay, August Alsina has opened up about his affair with Jada Pinkett Smith had admitted in her reality show Red Table Talk that she was in an entanglement with August Alsina in 2015 when she and Smith were taking time off from their marriage. Okay, so if they was taking time off from their marriage in 2015 and ultimately been separated since 2016, why did y'all even come to us with the foolery or with the Red Table Talk? And everybody's gonna want to say Jada's the problem, but baby, they both the problem, in my opinion. Okay, in my opinion, they are both the problem because y'all came to us in 2020 or 2021, whenever y'all came to us, okay, with this red table talk, y'all had already, by the time it was exposed, y'all was already separated. And you might as well say if y'all was taking time off from y'all marriage in 2015 and decided to make it permanent, in 2016, just come out and say, listen, we weren't together. We were going through some things. So, I had went got me a little zick on the side. You know what I'm saying? I had went tried out a few things and we just decided to go ahead on and say separated. How y'all not come to that with us? You sat at that table and we're like, with tears in his eyes, Jada, no, say what it was, say what it was, say what it was. So it gives me, she's okay with being public enemy number one because the people don't already like her. Okay. And he's okay with letting her be public enemy number one because the people don't already like her. So he can keep up his image. Because rumor have it, long time ago, he was messing with people that look like the women's that look like the inside of my palms. So I'm really not understanding the issue. I really don't understand why people don't like Jada, because at the end of the day, yeah, we found out she had an entanglement, but everybody already thought they had an open marriage years ago. Like I remember being in high school, which was in the 2000s, okay? People was thinking they had an open marriage, but everybody had a problem when they found out that Jada was the one who was publicly open. Well, she wasn't even publicly open. August didn't keep his mouth shut like a side piece supposed to, and he came out and exposed it. But it was all good long as y'all thought Will was the one that was stepping out. And now Jada's the problem. So, baby, let's see what Jada had to go ahead and tell this little lady here. Is this whole the copy? Y'all tell me, child.
You and Will decided that you were going to live completely separate lives.
Yes.
It was not a divorce on paper,
Right.
but it was a divorce. So from the year 2016, which is 7 years ago now,
Yes.
y'all have been apart.
Yeah.
But in public,
So why y'all showing up at stuff together? I mean, is it to keep up the image? The image was already tarnished once the entanglement came out, but I'ma digress.
Like the couple, who married in 1997, denied the gossip about their marriage. This interview on Bravo's Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen was taped a year after Will and Jada separated.
So how long have you guys been together?
23 years.
Wow. That's amazing. How do you keep it hot?
How do I keep it hot? Maybe I don't know.
You don't know because you're not keeping it hot, girl. Y'all separated. Once, child, is this what bad marriage for life mean? We not gonna divorce on paper, but we gonna divorce in spirit. We gonna live our lives out here the best. I mean, listen, to each his own. However it work, I ain't married. I don't know about them assets and that money, child. But this a mess.
I mean, I'm baffled, really.
Yeah, right.
Over the next several years, Jada and Will kept up the appearance of a committed married couple. They even faced a scandal when Jada had what she called an entanglement with a family friend. Neither let the public know they had already split.
So I guess my question is, I feel like you're a straight talker,
I am.
except you're not sometimes.
Yeah.
So why do that? Like, what was the reason?
I think just not being ready yet. Still trying to figure out between the two of us
Yeah.
how to be in partnership, right? And in regards to how do we present that to people?
2016, you and
Okay, so they're trying to figure out how to still be in partnership and present that to people. Child, y'all could have presented it at the red table. Isn't that where you go to bare your soul, empty your spirit, free your mind at the red table? Was I confused on the purpose of the red table where we were supposed to be getting an understanding and talking about real life issues and deal with them real life? Now I feel like y'all came to us with foolery and all kinds of foolishness, because y'all could have said that then. Listen, where we are in life right now, we still love each other. We still are very much partners. We support each other. We're going to be here for our children, grandchildren, if we ever get them. But as far as a physical marriage, no, that's not where we're at this point in time in our life. Instead of him sitting up there looking like he about to cry and her sitting up there being bad villain. Y'all could have just said what it was. The rumors was already out. Y'all had an open marriage. So if it was already out there, how you didn't know how to say it? Now, I mean, if y'all wasn't comfortable in 2016, okay. But by the time y'all came to that red table, baby, that was the time to go ahead on and say it. Will would have came out looking like a hero because the people already dogging Jada. Okay. And that's just what it would have been. This is some foolery. What y'all think in the comments? Let me see. Cindy Lou say, child, they are toxic. Yes. Miss Cookie Ray said, yes, like, why lie? You could have said nothing. Exactly. Why are we talking about it now? Why are we talking about it now with Hoda Copy? I hope that's Hoda. Y'all, who this lady is? Y'all know I don't be knowing these people. I be messing names all the way wrong. It said the entanglement may have been the last straw for both of them. It may have been too close to home. Maybe so. I mean, sleeping with one of your children's friends might be a little bit, maybe she should have slept with Denzel or something. And can I just say this? I need y'all to stop bringing up her and Tupac. For the love of God, like, yo, the man is deceased. And one thing Will can't do, or no other man on the face of this earth can do, is compete with somebody that's deceased, baby. You can't compete with a ghost, and I'm not trying to compete with no god doggone ghost. You can't do it. Ain't nothing wrong with somebody loving somebody. Like, she loved that man. Everybody knows she loved Tupac. They were friends. You know what I'm saying? They was Piccolo and Lena way since them human days. Okay, Piccolo and Lena ain't never separated. You know what I'm saying? That did them part. So that did them part. It's okay for her to still love that man. Please stop bringing it up like she is insulting Will by cheating, by talking about Tupac. Because nobody brought up when Will was going on trips with vacations with the ex-wife. Ain't nobody brought up how that was disrespectful. Ain't nobody brought up how she was always around. Like, yeah, that's the mama, and y'all want to do a cohesive family unit, but why they needed to go on trips just them two without Jada, the co-parent? So if that wasn't disrespectful, why is the disrespect always put on Jada, and the disrespect that Will do is swept under the rug? It's not like we don't know about it. We know about it. It's just she's vocal and he's not. I don't know, child. I don't know, but this is a mess. Good morning, my Macy Pooh. How are you, my love? That's Holder. Okay, thank you, girl. I'm glad that's Holder. I'm glad that's Holder, girl, because I'd have been like, I'm up on this video saying the wrong thing at all times. Okay. What you saying, Shay P, my girl? I wouldn't be surprised if an extra baby pop up. Girl, baby for extra baby pop up, child, I'm gonna be done passed the hell out. But I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised, because it definitely would be, you know, Will gives that old time Casanova. He learned from the old school player. Keep your hoes on the leash way somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? And they keep their mouth shut, your pet, you keep them quiet. You know that person when they pass and you go to the funeral and you be knowing all of them people, except for these churn over here, and they be them churn over there, be for that man in that casket. Y'all know how that go. Y'all done seen them type of people before. Good morning, LaDawn Calhoun. How you doing? You love my reads? Oh, thank you, baby. I appreciate you, my love. Hey, Kim, how you doing this morning, my love? Oh, no, plot twist and extra baby, and they all know. Listen, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, but I don't understand why people be so, not convinced, but so about Will and Jada and what they do, because they have never done anything that people would consider a normal role. They have always lived outside the box in how they raised their kids and how they did their marriage. And I'm not even mad about them being separated. I feel like, listen, if it does not work for you and you are happy somewhere else, baby, go ahead and be happy somewhere else. Don't stay nowhere where you miserable. I swear for God, baby, I can love you today and don't like you tomorrow. And if I don't like you the next day after that and the next day after that, well, then some things going to have to change. So I'm all for them separating if it was not working for them. If what was going on in their situation was not conducive to the life that they want to live and they were no longer happy and they decided, yo, we just going to still be friends and we're going to support each other, we still love each other, but this marriage is not it, then that's cool. The only thing that got me mad is, why did y'all come to us? I'm going to keep saying it. Why did y'all come to us at the red table with the foolishness? By the time 2020, we found out about August Alsina, right? It was 2020. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But in all of that time, that's 4 years. If it was in fact 2020, if I'm correct, that was 4 years. In 4 years, y'all ain't figured out how to let us know. Y'all sat there and played in our face. That's what I'm mad about. Y'all could have kept it to yourself. Y'all could have not said nothing. Y'all could have just let whatever was out there be like y'all do a lot of the times and kept it moving, kept it pushing. I also would like to know why now, at this time, if y'all didn't know how to represent it with each other and how y'all was going to represent it to the public, girl, why y'all didn't come out with a public statement? You just sitting down with Holder. I mean, Jada look good, though. I like that blonde on her. You know what I'm saying? Her skin always look kissed by the sun, and she definitely touches grass. I just don't understand. I'm confusion. Anybody else confusion? I think what works for them and goes well until their extracurricular activities open their mouths. Okay, but whoever Will doing his extracurricular with, y'all, they be quiet. But y'all know they say Will was with that white woman, allegedly, for years. For years we knew about that. So I don't understand why. I just don't like the fact that we put everything on Jada as if she's bringing Will down. And then I even saw in the comments somebody said she should have just sat back and been happy at the life that he provided for her. Now, don't get me wrong. Will is a big celebrity. Will the Fresh Prince make a lot of movies? He done made a lot of money. But we're not going to act like Jada Pinkett wasn't Jada Pinkett prior to Will Smith. He didn't marry down. He didn't marry down. Okay, so she had her own money in her pocket. And I'm pretty sure there are things that they have done together. But in life, marriages don't work. People separate all the time, B. They separate all the time, child. But don't come to me with no lies when y'all could have just kept quiet. Because y'all keep quiet about a lot of stuff. So that's really what I'm mad about this red table talk, child. They have always marched to the beat of their own drum. They could have kept it private, though. I didn't need to be lied to. I was minding my own business. Thank you, Miss Cookie Ray. That's why I'm at with it. Y'all didn't need to come to us with it. Y'all could have just kept it the way it was, because rumors have been floating around about y'all marriage for years. And I'm a firm believer that whatever works between two people in their marriage, that works in their marriage. Like, I'm not no multimillionaire, but if I ever was to get married, baby, let me tell you something. I'm going to have me a prenup. And my prenup is going to say, don't disturb me when the Saints playing. If you disturb me when the Saints on the TV, that's a violation. But that's going to be between me and my future husband, and you know how we work that out. Don't disturb me during boxing matches. That's what I like. That's my place of peace. That's, you know what I'm saying? Mardi Gras is absolutely a holiday. That's things that's a requirement for me. Now, whether you come with me or you don't, that's on you, but I'm gone. So I feel like let people have what they need to have in their relationships for it to work. And when it no longer works, we don't have to condemn one and put the other on a pedal. Girl, in 2016, yes, Jada face card never declines. Did we ever find out why Tisha's house was in Will's name? Girl, we never knew why. We know, Kimmy, the disrespect in my chat. The disrespect in my chat from the people who never rise up. We still remember that Super Bowl y'all lost. The only ring the Falcons will ever see is the ring around the toilet bowl. Maybe if they get some buttering cookies. I'm about to revoke your wrench, because I can't believe you came in here and disrespect me like that, Kimmy. I love you down, girl, but that's so disrespectful. Playing with my Saints. Because you a dirty bird. Girl, you better tell them pigeons do something. Talk to me when y'all get a ring. Until then, it should be on mute. Practice the mute challenge in case Renaissance Part 2 come back. Practice the mute challenge on that one. I'm just saying. But y'all, I had to come to y'all this morning because this had really confused me. Because I was like, in 2016, well, when was the entanglement? I'm glad her fillers and facelift has settled. Hey, rise up. hashtag ATL, girl. Y'all only rise up to fall down. The only rising up y'all doing is when y'all put Grand's biscuits in the oven. Maybe a Pillsbury cake if nobody don't slam the oven door. Y'all might rise up. Put some red and black icing on it, put a little football on it. Make it a bundt cake because that's a circle and y'all consider it a Super Bowl ring. How about that? A Super Bowl ring you can eat. Y'all ain't gonna disrespect me this morning, trolling me in my chat about no doggone Falcons. Y'all supposed to be my people. But I don't know, y'all. Drop down in the comments and tell me what y'all think about it. I just had to come to y'all real quick, real cute. Give my little opinion on it. Nothing too fancy. Nothing too fancy. It really makes you wonder why Will smacked the dog out of Chris Rock now. I mean, at the end of the day, if they were still putting on a public appearance and that's his wife, I mean, she never said they didn't love each other. She just said they were separated. So something in their relationship, I sent them the other way. I truly believe that Will and Jada love each other, but they love each other in their way, in the way that works for them, and the way that works for them. Like, love is a multi-dimensional word. Okay, it's multidimensional. So you have to love a person. When you truly love a person, you love them in the way that they need to be loved. And then what's their love language? So whatever love language they have between each other, it works for them. It may not work for them in a marriage, but that does not mean that they don't love each other. They may have love for each other and not be in love with each other. And that makes a difference too. But they say bad marriage for life. So bad marriage for life means we going to live separated, continue to show up at events because you're not going to flaunt nobody in the public on the red carpet. And I ain't going to flaunt nobody on the red carpet. But in our separate lives, we're going to live separate. That may be what bad marriage for life mean for them. But I don't know why he slapped Chris Rock. Maybe for the appearance of it all. Maybe he was frustrated at it all. But I feel like they love each other in the way that they need to love each other. And we will never understand it because it's probably not our love language. And everybody dog Will and Jada for how they handle each other. But I'm going to say this. People who relationships work out or people who understand each other and really don't give a damn what none of us say. This just content for me to put out, y'all. I'm going to be honest. Right? It's just something for us to talk about. But they seem to understand each other. So they may love and support and get each other on a level that we will never understand. I'm going to say I don't understand it, baby. Their love language ain't even in my tax bracket. So I'm not going to even be able to break it down. But I will say this, when you're in a relationship with somebody, you better get in fellowship with them, whether that's a man-woman relationship or, a romantic relationship or a friendship. You better get in fellowship with them to understand the way they need to be loved, because you can be giving a person everything that you feel that is right for them. However, to them, it's nothing because it's not what they need from you. It's not the way that they need to be loved. So it's a push and pull, a give and take. And it's you loving me the way I need to be loved. And you being for me what I need you to be for me. And me being for you what you need me to be for you. Now, I ain't saying be your parent, babysit you, do all of that. I'm saying understand your partner and the way that they work and they operate so that y'all could be on a level. And if y'all two are on that spiritual level where y'all connected with each other, then it really don't matter what I think, you think, nobody else think, long as it works for y'all. But they probably the best of friends. Let's see. Chris got smacked because he's disrespectful. See you next Tuesday. And separated or not, they still stand up for each other. Yes, they do, baby. Yes, they do. Yes, that agape love. Come on now, I'm trying to tell you. A lot of people are not aware of love languages. This is true. And a lot of people are not aware of what their love language is. But you have to do the work on yourself to understand your love language, how you need to be loved, how you want to be loved, and what works for you. But that requires you being open and honest with yourself. If you can't be open and honest with yourself, then baby, you can't expect nobody. Nothing's going to ever work for you because it's never going to be what you need. And you're never going to be able to give what needs to be given because you don't understand who you are. You better understand who you are. That's all I'm going to say. That man looked at his weighty face and did what he had to do. I'm just saying, I'm not mad at the slap. Chris been dogging Jada for years. Good morning, Cheryl, my favorite Cayenne Pepper. How you doing, my love? Good morning, the priest. How are you? I love it when a woman enjoys all love languages. I'm trying to tell you, baby, listen, sometimes you have to sit with yourself. Sometimes you have to sit by yourself. And when I say by yourself to understand where you are, what you need. I will say in the past, girl, I'm glad I was never married because I wasn't in a position to be nobody's wife. That's me being honest with myself. I wouldn't have been a good wife. Yeah, I would have cooked. I would have did all of those things. You know what I'm saying? We would have had some, would have had a lot of fun. But as far as being a good wife, I wouldn't have been able to do that because I wasn't at a place in my life. I didn't fully understand me. I didn't fully understand my love language. I had things in my life that I had not worked on, had never dealt with, that I needed to deal with for me to make me a better person. So now where I'm at in life, if I meet somebody and we decide that's what we want to do, or even just being in a relationship, period, I understand my love language. I understand what works for me. I understand what doesn't work for me. I understand I ain't got to take bullshit. I understand I ain't got to take that. So, I mean, child, let these people do what they do. If Will come back with a response, child, y'all know I'm going to come back with y'all with the response, but I don't know. Mine is time and attention, but when I want you out my face, get out my face. Yeah, I don't like to be smothered. I need somebody to understand that, yes, I like the lovey-dovey, I like the cuddling, but sometimes I just don't want to be bothered. And it's not necessarily that you did me something or I'm in a bad mood. I just like to have times where I'm by myself. That's where I sit, I gather my thoughts, I make my plans, I journal. I've been getting back into writing poetry and short stories, which I used to do when I was younger. So when I have those moments where I just don't want to be bothered, that's what I'm doing. Nobody did me anything. That's just what I do to relax my mind. Someone can love you but not know how to love you. Exactly. One of my love languages is positive affirmations. I'm trying to tell you. Jada, keep us out the group chat, girl. I mean, listen, Jada got to speak because at some point in time, Will don't speak. And maybe she's tired of getting dragged over the coals. Maybe she's tired of people saying, oh, she dogging Will. She's doing this to Will. She's doing that to Will. Maybe she just tired. And so she's like, let me just come on out here and let y'all know, baby, we ain't together. We ain't together. That's still mine, but we ain't together. Y'all know them people that we not together, but we together. That's probably what their situation is. We not together, but we together, and you not about to play with him in front of me, and you not about to play with her in front of me. And that's just what it is. I'm just mad that they didn't tell us at that red table 4 years later, talking about they didn't know how to tell us. But anyway, y'all, that's all I got. If you're watching on the replay, drop down in the comments and let me know how y'all feel about the situation. I love y'all. Make sure y'all like the video. Share with your people because your girl is trying to come back to y'all being more consistent, getting back in the algorithm. Okay. Tomorrow night, Ranting and I will be doing Chasing Atlanta because it comes back tonight. We will be doing live review this week. Next week, it will be pre-recorded because Night Court will be back next week. Okay, so tomorrow we have the Chasing Atlanta live review. Next week on Thursday, the Chasing Atlanta review will be pre-recorded as Night Court will be returning on next week. Okay, and then we are going to do story time. I'll probably come tomorrow to y'all with a story time. I have a story time that I've been wanting to do, but y'all, I'm not going to even lie to y'all. Your girl here is not hearing right now. My appointment not till tonight after I get off of work. And y'all know my facial expressions, baby. And for this story time, baby, I need y'all to see my face and my expressions. So we probably do that tomorrow morning around this time. I'm going to try to come back if this time worked for y'all, okay? With the morning mess, gather some little stories from throughout the day that we can, just do a little 1-2 yin yang round of thing with. And with that being said, I love y'all. I thank y'all for tuning in this morning. See y'all on tomorrow. Make sure y'all like the video on y'all way out. Bye, y'all.